Welcome back to my channel. My name is Afolake Flookiesden here. Do well to hit that subscribe button if you are yet to, and if you're new here, welcome. Happy to have you here. You have so much to catch up on because we've had videos that are so interesting for you to understand and get through all of them as you plan towards coming into Canada, because that's what we talk about here on this channel. My name is Afolake. Do well to subscribe and continue to join the Flookiesden tribe for more videos such as this. This is the part 2 of the previous video whereby I shared about mortgage system here in Canada, and I've been able to speak about prerequisites of buying a house in Canada, what to do, whether you need a realtor or not, how to save up for your down payment, and so many interesting things in the past video. So you want to check it out here so you don't miss out on that particular video, and then come back to this video to come watch. So I'll continue by saying that you need a mortgage broker. A mortgage broker just helps you with your mortgage. So whether you're going for a broker from the bank, sometimes you can go directly to the bank, or you have an external one, somebody from other mortgage institutions that can help you approach the bank, get a good rate, and help you approve your mortgage. And for this, the mortgage broker would start off with the approval process, and this approval process is going through all your documents, understanding your work experience, whether you're qualified for the short term, whether on a full-time basis in 3 to 6 months, or you've been working part-time and you've accumulated 2 years over the time. All of these are prerequisites, whether you have enough down payment, what are the things that you need to look out for that you don't have, whether you need to wait. They will be advising you on the steps to take so that you don't get declined when they approach the bank. Sometimes you get those news that they can't proceed with you for now. You have to wait a few to gather more time at work or get more down payment ready. It's for your own good. Don't feel so bad. This mortgage is 25 years old, so don't feel so bad. Wait till the right time is right indeed, so that you know that things begin to work easily and seamless for you. As you get approved from the bank, you also get to speak with the mortgage broker or the mortgage specialist that advises you on whatever term of installation that you prefer with your mortgage. You'll be given the rates per the instrumental years that you decide, whether 2 years, 3 years, or 5 years. Those rates will differ, and currently interest rates are killing us. Interest rates have really gone up. So they will be advising you whether to lock it up based on the trend. So you also need to be informed. Sometimes some of those brokers do it for their selfish interests, the more they can lock up, whether commissions and co. But you also want to be informed, so it helps you decide accordingly. So you're not just gulping hook, line, and sinker everything that they've said, but you're also making your research based on the current trends. But they are there to guide you. They are there to explain in details some of the terms that you don't understand as per your mortgage, and help you decide the tenor or the term, whether you want to pay bi-monthly or you want to pay every month. And this also, like I mentioned in my previous video, has a lot to do with your down payment. So if you have enough down payment, in fact, if you have 20% or more, you are covered. You have less to pay every month or bi-monthly. And even though you are spreading for 25 years, the burden is not that much. So not to say that you can't buy when you have 5% is what you have, right? But just understand that the rates differ, the repayments differ, and also depends on the house that you went to point to kill. I've spoken also about the mortgage insurance that the bank will want to sell to you that covers critical illness, loss of job, and other things. So make your research as well. You might want to go with an independent mortgage insurance company rather than use the bank, but please do your research well so you are best informed and you are sure that you are making the right decision. This is an investment. It's a house investment, and you don't want to mess it up by taking the wrong steps or being informed wrongly or making a wrong decision at the end of the day. Next, you need a home insurance. You need to be covered for your home. Even as tenants, or when you rent an apartment, you're expected to have a home insurance that covers basic or extended coverage in your home. There are various things that they cover. Whatever you want to cover, they will cover for you at your own cost. Of course, premium will be paid. But more importantly, you want to find the ones that are cheap. And based on research, I think the ones that are under the government are far cheaper than the other independent one, but they are also in alliance with brokers. So they won't sell to you directly. So you want to also reach out to them and ask for more information so that you get what you require. Your premium will be cheaper. You'll be able to get some really good consolidated packages at a very low premium rate. And of course, this premium, you are paying it every month and you will be renewing it. All of it in a mortgage approval, or when you're buying a house, all these things are additional expenses. You are not paying all of this. Sometimes you don't pay home insurance when you're renting. Is advisable, but many people don't. So if you have not been paying that and you don't know what cost it entails, this is additional cost. That's why I tell people, please be mindful of the kind of houses you buy. Have your down payments a good or handsome amount, good to help you along the journey, and understand all that it entails, the rates and all of that, because you'll be paying more. You'll be paying even water rates, which you are not paying. As tenants, we are not paying water rates because our landlord pays it or has charged it with the fee. We don't know how much it is, but at least it's not coming out of our pocket. So many other things like property tax, yes, property tax. You'll be paying that as a homeowner. So you want to do your calculations whether you know you have money to go ahead, even though you have money to buy a house. If you know that your premium or whatever you're paying at the end of each month is going to be so consuming, please think twice. It's not by force to buy house. So I always say nobody's living under the bridge. It's inside one house, but it's good for equity though. But you just need to be sure that you are ready for it and you are indeed ready. Next in line is to get a lawyer. You need a lawyer. In fact, Canada has made us to be slave of everything. You have to get everything because you are buying a house. A lawyer is also needful because they help you with the closing costs of your mortgage. So for instance, you've paid your down payment or you paid part of your down payment, they're going to collect the rest before you move in. They are going to ensure that you have your home insurance in place. Yes. So if you think that you want to bypass and not get a home insurance, that's not possible. No possession without home insurance. They are going to make sure that any other thing that is associated with your home is put in place and the cost will be taken. They charge other fees, even their own fees are going to be there. They help you to pay property tax. Those are part of the closing costs. They prorate based on the time you move in and so many other costs. So they charge you PSC, GST, all those TTT charges. They will take it from you and remit to the government and also remit back to the owners of the houses or builders. So these are the things that the lawyers will do. And then, of course, you pay them the money. They collect the money on behalf of all these people and then remit. So lawyers are also there and they can advise you. They also help you with transfer of your property and registration of the new property in your name, moving it from the builder's name, if it's in construction, or the old owner's name to your name. And all of those things are done by the lawyers. So you need lawyer. Everybody has their service. Things are by hook or by crook. They take it by force here in Canada. It's like in Nigeria, not everybody does insurance, but in Canada, insurance is big money, big business. There's really nothing that you step into that is not an insurance coverage here in Canada. So it's one area that people should try and tap into because there's a lot to cover here in Canada. Insurance is the game here. So you don't want to be left out. If you are an insurance person, know that you have work. You have work. So don't even think twice. There's work for you. Begin to prep yourself as you think of moving here soon. For as many that's actually constructed or built, there's always a walkthrough that happens prior to possession day. And in that way, you'll be able to see what you've agreed. They signed a contract with the builder from the beginning. This is what I want in my house. This is what should be put in place. So you want to go ahead to view, you walk through the house to see that all those things are in place. And if they are not in place, you highlight all those things so that they have to put them right before you eventually move in. This is very important for you as a homeowner. Otherwise, you get into the house and you find out that things are not put in place. I also encourage people to get an independent person to go do a home inspection for you. So you pay the person, they go through. There are still some things that your naked eyes cannot see. So they go into the crevices of the house, the roof, every corner, and see whatever the builders are hiding that they've not shown you, or have not, or they say they've done and they are not properly done. Maybe the heating system, for instance, if you move in during the summer and you don't need heat during that time, and your heating system is not working well, they will find that out. They will know, and they will, they will be able to point those things out, and they will have to correct it. And so many things within the house, little details. It's an extensive report they will give to you, and that will also help you to be sure that you can hold the builders at what they are meant to deliver. So this wraps up the video, but I just want to let you know that information is key. Do get informed about all the details that you need. Let your mortgage broker tell you, and please reiterate what they are telling you by saying, I understand, I understand. Mortgage is for 25 years, and if you step in, there's no exit to, otherwise now foreclosure. So please, you need to be sure that you can pay those instrumental payments, whether you decide to pay it 2 times a month or you decide to pay it once a month. And your property tax also comes, you can decide to pay that monthly as well, or pay annually. You have your water rates, you have electricity, you have your heating. What else? You have your utility, you have your Wi-Fi, and that's because you have to connect. That one you do yourself. And of course, you have your lawyer. You have to also get a home insurance, which is additional cost, and that is a monthly premium that you also have to pay. Guys, this is a big investment, so please take one step at a time. Don't rush it. It is not compulsory that you buy a house in year one when you move to Canada. Don't put yourself under undue pressure because your neighbor is already buying a house. Take one step at a time, and when you're really sure you're ready for it, please step out and begin to do your homework well. I hope this video has been very informative and has opened to you all that you need to know, or probably some of the things you still need to research though, but at least you have information that you need to hold handy when you decide to go buy your house. Thank you for watching. Do share, like, subscribe, and put in the comment section if you bought a house already. What are the things that you feel new immigrants to take note of, or those that are even buying their next house should take note of when they are looking forward to buying a house? And how's your experience been with your realtor, with your mortgage broker? Do share in the comment section. Some people might find all of this very useful for them when they're looking forward to that experience. Thank you guys. See you again soon. Bye.